God, I stand before you as the fool at the edge of what comes next. Not empty, but shaped by all that has been. Every fall, every rise, I carry it forward. I come not as master, but as servant, not to control, but to follow what is true. Strip from me what is false. Leave only what serves your will. Guide my sight, so I may see as you allow. Guide my voice, so I may speak what must be spoken. Use me as you see fit, not for pride, not for gain, but for truth. I walk forward as the fool, in trust, not in knowing. If this path is yours, let it move through me. I serve and I step, and so it is. Welcome to the Force of the Void Tarot. Good day to you all. Thank you for being here. My name is Aravind and Namaste. So, we are going to start today's video with a quote from the book of Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, verse 6, and I put a card for it. It's easier to carry. The book I have is kind of big, so I got a cool card deck with the paintings and artwork over it. So for this quote, chapter 3, verse 6, it's talking about pretenders. See over here, the card for pretenders, chapter 3, verse 6. So let me just start with the quote in Sanskrit. Karmendriyani samyama sorry Karmendriyani samyamaya ya aste manasa samaran indriyartan vimudatma an attack on the throat. Karmendriyani samyamaya ya aste manasa samaran indriyartan vimudatma mityakara sa ukyate. Pretenders, those who restrain the working senses but continue to dwell on sense objects, delude themselves and are called pretenders. Those who restrain the working senses but continue to dwell on sense objects, delude themselves and are called pretenders. So I also took out a card as a totem. Sorry, not a card, a sticker as a totem for today. So this is the sticker. See over here. So the sticker, if you look at it, there's a devil and there's a kind of like a super car, red and black. So could be talking about temptations. And as we read in this Gita quote over here, those who restrain the working senses but continue to dwell on sense objects, they delude themselves. So instead of working with the senses you have, the God-given senses which you have within yourself, yet you decide decide to dwell on the sense objects, the materialistic wealth, the materialistic things. Those are the pretenders. So there's a clear distinction being set over here. So the pretenders are basically devils who just restrain from their God-given senses. So if you have that faith, you know what the God-given senses, of course, to restrain yourself, why you must be disciplined in your life, why it's important to forgive, why it's important to choose happiness. So those kind of things, I guess, are the good senses, God-given senses. The dark ones, maybe the sense objects. Those are. I don't want to say kind of like those are the creations of God, yes, and yet still for the pretenders it's something else. In the hands of pretenders it's something else. You see, that's what it's saying over here. Yeah. Those who try to pretend, they may be holding on to their materialistic sense, like the devil which they worship in, maybe the supercar, the devil in the background. I actually like supercars. I always wanted a Ford Mustang GT, but still I'm more of a biker. But in the sense that I would prefer the God-given sense over any kind of object or materialistic sense. That's like the supercar, and I walk that path, and I my my wish fulfillment, or this collective's wish fulfillment, if you guys if you guys are if you guys are listening to this right now, that means that it's the wish fulfillment which we are having over here is to be with a group of collective who work in their God given senses, rather than being too much into the sense of objects or the materialistic wealth, those kind of things. Okay, so let's pull on some tarot and see the energy we are having today. There's a nice lady standing over there, to the side, over there, to the next building balcony. She is curious as to what I am doing. Let's carry on with the tarot reading and see the energy which we have for today. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups, so I'll just read the Eight of Pentacles first. Sure. The Eight of Pentacles. An artist in stone at work. Work, employment, commission, craftsmanship, skill in craft and business. Work, employment, commission, craftsmanship, skill. Something about working with your skills, maybe with a group or someone new who's coming in. We have the Two of Cups over here, and you see the card of Eight of Coins over here. So it's rather talking about your skill, craftsmanship. Maybe you're collaborating with someone else, with a friend or a lover, maybe, and with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. So there's a Knight of Pentacles over here, and we have the Ace of Swords that just came out. Okay, the Ace of Swords could be someone who so I'm getting that this kind of like this opportunity or this craftsmanship with a group or something. Could be, hang on, this craftsmanship could be coming in with an opportunity for a new relationship actually. And there's also an Ace of Swords, could be a conflict, maybe. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Fall to the ground. Two cards. There's a Four of Swords and a Queen of Wands. Okay. So someone is in their someone is having some nightmares. Okay. Four of Swords. The Four of Swords talks about vigilance, retreat, solitude, hermits, repose, exile, tomb and coffin. Yeah, someone is definitely having nightmares. Anyway, I feel the Ace of Swords is within you, becoming the Ace, like working with things and introducing your own skill into a new opportunity, establishing yourself and getting ready to receive that new knowledge which is required to move forward. And I think someone is having issues with that and nightmares about you reaching your full potential, maybe. Though I think that's what I'm getting. So it definitely can feels like some kind of resistance coming in towards you, maybe from the past. I'm getting because of something that happened in the past. It could be that you could have collaborated with someone else and it didn't end up well for you and that person too, maybe. I'm not sure. And there's definitely an energy of opposition today with the Bhagavad Gita card coming as pretenders, and the sticker totem with the devil and the car. So yeah. So we just going to address these energies so that we are aware of how these energies carry forward along with us. So we start to we want to start the cycles fresh, not carrying any baggages. So if it's like a person from past cycles following you around with something, some bad intentions, maybe if you are moving forward and this person is still not able to let go, then there should be a little bit of issues with that, with the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. And yeah, this person definitely had a lot of bad intention towards you, and definitely think they are in power over you. They think they are in power over you. I think that shouldn't be the case. It should be left to it. So if these kinds of what I think is this, those who are pretenders and mockers, maybe they should be tested for their faith before they receive anything forward anymore. Otherwise it's annoyance maybe, and if they serve no purpose other than creating unnecessary conflict for someone else who's trying to move forward in their path, they they like should then this becomes just like a devil who cannot be like exercised, just annoying the hell out of someone for the sake of nothing. That's what I think in today's reading. Anywho, anything else I want to talk about? I'm done with the tarot reading for today, but feel like I should talk a little bit more about something that popped up in my mind. It's has something to do with balancing the scales. So since these pretenders and the devil totem sticker came out, it's kind of obvious that there should be a structure for how judgment is carried out in certain ways, right? And in the world we are living in right now, there's a lot of unjust things happening, which I believe shouldn't be the case, right? If structures and foundations which they were built for doesn't act accordingly in their place, then has to be put back in place, and that's what I think. And yeah, then if given the opportunity, I will do that, just that. And for that, I definitely do not think I can do it alone as a fool or even as a god. Even if I have the powers of a god, demigod, if I was bestowed upon it, I don't think I can balance it out alone. So that's just the truth. And even if we think about it like everything, when you have to do everything by yourself, what's the fun in that? It's only when you are able to share share it with another counterpart, maybe like a twin flame soulmate, share your wealth, abundance, inheritance, whatever it is. And yeah, I think these pretenders with their uh, double senses, they could come against all what you have. So you have to protect yourself, and you have to protect your counterpart, and you have to protect what whoever is in alliance with the god sense, right? And yeah, that's it for today. And I hope someone is here enjoying the sunset with me. And I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Until next time. Bye bye.